It's untested, it's brand new. Welcome to Freshly Brewed.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed. Show we build a deck and we just freaking play it. If there's one thing that Magic players freaking love, it's discard decks. I don't know what it is, but discard decks, mono black decks. Everyone knows there was always the guy at the PTQ or the Star City or whatever with the old, like, ratty, like, Opeth shirt on, you know, and the long hair and the beard. He was always playing mono black Pox every single time. If that was you, let me know in the comments. And if you know someone like that, tag them in the comments, all right? Because every tournament had one, all right? So, but yeah, so playing Freshly Brewed, just built this deck last night. And it's a mono black discard deck in Standard. We got a new talent in Standard. Bandit's talent, new class. Oh my god, is this thing not working again? Hold on a second. I'll fix it. Give me 1 second. Alright, now it's working. Sorry. So, Bandit's talent is a new class. 2 mana for an enchantment. When it ETBs, your opponent discards a spell or 2 lands. So, get your card back immediately. And then you can level it up to be a rack. Level it up even more to draw cards. It's a pretty cool card. And the kind of goal of this deck is that there's a lot of random, like, weird discard cards in Standard. Hopeless Nightmare is a black enchantment. They discard a card, lose 2 life. And, like, it does other stuff, but, like, gives just 1 black, my card for your card. Normally that wouldn't be super great, but we have the Nightmares and Tiny Bones, kind of same idea. We're trying out a new card here in Rotten Mouth Viper. 6 mana for a 6/6. You can sacrifice permanents to cast this spell to make it cheaper. And then whenever it ETBs or attacks, put a counter on it. For each blight counter on it, they lose 4, discard a card, or sack a permanent. So really, really good in low resource games. And you can just go like Nightmare on 1, you know, Talon on 2, Nightmare, Tiny Bones on 3 or whatever, and then sack them all and cast the Viper for cheap, which is pretty sweet. Other discard cards here, we have Hostile Investigator, a great card. One of the better 4-drops in the format. 4/3 ETB discard. A player discards Investigate. We got Liliana the Veil, obviously. Everyone knows that card's really, really good. Trying out a Raven Man. One of those cards that's just kind of like still legal in the format. And player discards make a Bat Bird. Also, the birds play well with the Vipers, so trying that one out. A little bit of Wrath here in Cover Up. Obviously, a bunch of removal spells, Deepest Betrayal, and so on and so forth. Mirrex Demo Field, and then sideboard cards. You know, Arena for the control matchups. We got Ellipse Clips for the aggro matchups. Kind of get the idea. So, is it going to work? I don't know, folks. We're going to find out. That's the whole point of the show. So, let's get to it. Brought to you by Rogue Energy. I'm finished. I finished for today. We're empty already. I already got mine. Today was Dragon Fruit Mango Hydration. Big fan of their hydration line. Not a big energy drink guy myself, but their hydration line is awesome. No sugar, 5 calories, no caffeine, and then it's got B vitamins and electrolytes. It's really it, honestly. And then it's great stuff. Gotta hydrate, gotta drink during the day. I have one basically every day, honestly, at this point. And then I have Rogue Chill as their 3rd line, which kind of like has some tryptophan and some, like, you know, ginseng and stuff like that too for nighttime relaxing. Really cool. Check them out. RogueEnergy.com. Promo code JimDavisMTG for 20% off your order at RogueEnergy.com. Check it out. Opponent is Stupid Teamer Player.
We need people of intelligence on this sort of mission. Quest.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's a bad hand. All right, 5 Swamps, a Viper, and a Bat God. These are our 2 kind of late gamey cards and nothing else to do. So Mulligan. And then we get Nightmare Talent, Lord Skitter. All right, that's great. So we have keep this. What do we dump here is the question. So we have discard on 1, discard on 2. Viper can come in off of these guys. The Lord Skitter helps the Viper too. Let's dump the Investigator. You guys are really, really good. I'm going to play this. It's funny because, like, I think there's definitely matchups with this deck where you want to choose to draw, not play, which is like so old school Magic. Gotta love it. But all right, so discard a card, lose 2. We got Talent into Sewer King, make a rat, into make a rat, cast Viper. Go from there. They discard the Bat God. Okay, this is a discard mirror. They have a Underground Mortuary, Surveilling. Maybe just like green black midrange. Discard a Duress, sure. Second Viper, not as good as the first, but here's a Talent. Discard a card again. They have to discard a spell or 2 lands. Very oddly worded. When you read this card the first time, you're like, they discard 2 cards? What? 2 cards for 2 mana? But then you realize, oh, it's 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. So, one of those cards where you got to read the whole sentence before you get excited. They discard 2 lands?
Inconceivable!
They must have a million lands in their hand. All right. Here's Caustic Bronco. Of course, against us. We draw the land, which is good. So now you can go land Lord Skitter. And Rat comes into play. Exiles the Bat God. And now we're set up for a pretty cheap Viper next turn, which is kind of cool. Decklist on the overlay, as always, courtesy of untap.gg. Not yourself for free. 3 Vipers in the deck currently. Again, this is a deck I just built. I'm not playing any games with it, so it's just a first draft. Gonna see how it goes. They're gonna kill my rat. They're gonna Bronco. Bronco's obviously very good against us. They hit a land. And we draw a Hopeless Nightmare. So basically a free card as far as the Viper goes. We're just gonna shove here, I think. Here's a Nightmare. Discard a card. And they just use Go for the Throat. They probably only have like 4 Go for the Throats to kill these. If that last card's a Go for the Throat or Liliana, we're in trouble, but I think we're going to shove here. I think we're like kind of behind on resources, and the rack is not very good here either. I'm just going to jam it. Sacrifice all the stuff. Oh, oops. I said sacrifice all the stuff. It's the ESPN all-in moment. Here's the Viper. I can just scry. Another Viper's gone. And then lands 5 is also gone. Let's do better than that. So, scry again. Go for the Throat or Tiny Bones joins up. I think Go for the Throat's fine. We can keep that. Alright. So here we go. Here's your Viper. Gets a counter. They must lose 4, sack a non-permanent, or discard a card. 16 land is the baseline for me per best of 1. Yes, with the hand smoother. Alright. The fact that they're thinking about it's very good for us, because if it was a Go for the Throat, they would just discard a land, obviously. So, take it 4. I'm sorry, not discard. I apologize. They just take 4, obviously. That was not. I'm thinking of discard backs. Whatever. Here's Glissa Sunslayer. Nice card to put on top, Jim. Get out of here.
Get off my plate.
You're dead. And now the Viper starts going. One of those cards where if it lives, it's very hard to beat. So 2 counters now. So lose 4, sack up non-land permanent, or discard a card twice. And they only have 1 card in hand and 1 non-land permanent. That's a 6 damage also. So the squeeze is on. Discard a Preacher. Go to 1 single life point. 1 card in hand. They can't even Bronco, right? Sick.
Game.
That was a cool first game.
Blouses.
Alright, so they are a green-black mid-range deck. It sucks because the arena dies to Glissa. Which is like kind of sucks. It'd be a good grindy card to bring in maybe. But I would say that we want... I don't know, honestly. Like the Raven Man. I like the Investigators. I don't actually like Shielder that much. Just like a lot of ways to kill it. Kind of like the extra Mirrors, honestly. Shape a Swamp. Makes the mana a little worse, but the game's gonna go long, I think. So, they want another cover up. They are pretty creaturey. Viper, the Bat God's good. Investigator's good. It sucks again. If Glissa wasn't in the equation, I'd bring in the arenas. It's tough on the draw too, though, I guess. All right. This is fine. Deck's perfect. Run it back. Chad asked why Mirrors over the new Fountain Port, whatever card. Fountain Port can't cast your Averses for black. Just more awkward and cost more. So, I mean, it's not great, but we're going to keep it. Like, whatever, it's fine. Bloom and Marsh Duress. Sure. It's a little exposing on our hand here, honestly, but it's fine. Have a little faith in your deck, right? Draw cut down, they don't know about it, too. Play a Bronco, please. Foundry. Bronco.
Bingo! All right.
Cooked. Leon of the Veil. Sure. Leon's good. Play some creature. Bronco number 2. They have a Foundry to kill the Liliana, but it will cost them their entire turn, so it's probably worth it. Gotta kill the Bronco, right? Don't want them drawing cards on Broncos, so... It just cost them their whole turn to kill Liliana. That's fine for us, I think. They play Lord Skitter, make a token. We have a Wrath up. We can figure it out. Preacher of a Schism, leave Liliana alive? Wow. And Duress. Okay. I mean, Oh.
my god!
Okay. Interesting spot, right? So what's plus to discard? Get their last card. They discard a Tear Sunder. So we obviously want to kill the Preacher with the Go for the Throat. We also want the ability to Demolition Field them. If they're patient and move to combat, we can't allow them a trigger, so we have to kill it, and they can fire up a thing in response. The Cottage is obviously the better creature land. They have to draw an untapped land to use it, though. So I kind of think we just crack field here, and then we just kill the thingy. If they draw untapped land, they kill Liliana. That's annoying, but, like, whatever. If they don't, we're in great shape. So let's kill the Foundry. They're going to be so mad. You just know your opponent's hand. They just draw a perfect card. So far in Standard, the early results that are in our aggro is doing very well. Boros Convoke is a deck that lost very, very little. It's the easiest deck to play, pick up day one. Gruul aggro is doing pretty well. Mono Red's doing fine. But obviously, aggro decks always do well week one. It's like not a, it's pretty standard. So there's Glissa Sunslayer. This is fine. So, like, obviously we have to kill this, but Liliana now really did its job. So, sack creature. And now we're in, like, Cottage versus Rat. We're in the post-apocalyptic world of everything's been destroyed. And we're going to exile the Glissa and make a Rat and say go. And here we go. Damn. That's pretty good. Damn, that's not very good. Alright, that sucks. Sure. So far, top deck war goes to our opponent. They've won round one of the top deck war. We're going to say go. Here comes Glissa. That will draw more cards, unfortunately, but can't block it. Glissa, draw a card, lose life. Oh, Mosswood's so good against us, too. Alright, they're coming at us now, folks. Alright. Played Red Knight. We draw... Oh, come on. Alright, well, that's probably the game. We'll say go. Opponents won the top deck war, what can I say? That's one of the things about playing a black discard deck is that, like, you get yourself into a spot where if they draw heater, and you draw break, you can never ever win. Even if you're ahead. But, yeah, no blocks. Rats for days. Draw another card. Go to 17. Brutal. 11, 17. 3 cards in hand. Yeah, that's not so good. Here's the land. They have 2 cottages, too. Yeah, we're in big doo-doo here. Big doo-doo this game. We drew out the start. To rest me. Yeah, nothing here. Sorry. Nothing doing. Just the Lando.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any outs anymore, honestly, but sure. Definitely getting trolled right now. Sorry, Nicole needs help. Alright, so making a block, hate it, but better than dying. Have a legend in our hand too. Alright. 16-8. This goes to the bin. They can adventure it, which they probably will. If they don't, we can eat it, but it's very unlikely. Oh my god. Alright. How about game 3? Oh, the Rats have attacked. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, so, whatever, we're good. Pretty bad shape that game. Going into game 3 on the play. We want to be the play against them, yeah. And then we have... Yeah, this is fine. I kind of have this extra cover up, but... It's sort of just like each player gets shredded. It doesn't really matter what happens. Honestly, it's who draws better, but that's discard, right? Remember, folks, it's your first time here. My name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player, full-time content creator. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. Helps a ton. If you like what I do here and want to see more of this show and other shows, then please just hit buttons and do things. Come on! All right. Go to 6. Going to 5. It's tough when your cards are just like trade 1 for 1 and you mulligan to 5, but I guess. All right, yeah, I guess that's our hand. All right, 5 card hand. Gotta keep the Murex. Yeah. This deck is really blacklisted. Get it? 'Cause it's a mono black deck. You get it's. Oh my God! Don't duress me when I mulligan to 5. I should have gotten rid of my spell. They were obviously going to duress me. All right. Here's Hopeless Nightmare. Hopeless Nightmare indeed, right?
Yeah.
Discard a card. Someone want to run the numbers for me and give me a percent chance of us just playing Shoulder to turn 4 and then not killing it and then it winning us the game. It's non-zero, right? Chat says 3%. Draw swap. Alright. I mean, I'm just Murex. Probably just gonna hit the cottage, honestly, so 1%. I would really prefer if our turn 4 play wasn't shouldered. That's not what you want to do with shouldered basically ever in a matchup like this. This is a card to play when the dust clears. There's a Mosswood Dread Knight. Dread Knight, not a draw. And a Mortuary, sure. Keep your card on top. Get on top. I'll shuffle that shit away so fast. Shuffle that shit away so fast. Get out of here.
Get off my plate.
Shuffle it away. It's gone. 4 cards in hand. Alright. Give me a land. Here we go. We draw a Rotten Mouth. That's actually a pretty good draw. So now we go Shieldred, and they kill it. We draw a land, which dump the Viper. It's actually really good. So, play Shieldred, upkeep, go for the throat, and then we just draw land. It's going to hit. All right. All right. You're telling me there's a chance here? If we miss, we can make a Murex token and play it that way, too. Here's another cottage. That's rude. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a good answer. Please draw a land and all spells. Alright. I don't think this is going to work, but scry 2. Cut down and deadly cover up. I think deadly cover is fine. We have enough to what's it called it too? Exile the Dread Knight. I'm cool with this. Alright. Assuming this is gonna die, you know, if it doesn't die, awesome. If it does die, we cover up. It's fine. Got a little bit of hope here on our mulligan 5. They sack Liliana. Oh, no. I mean, it's another Liliana. Not another Liliana. Don't do it. That works, too. All right, here's go for the throat. So now play Glissa. Glissa. Bronco, sure. All right. Listen, folks. For a mulligan to 5, we're putting up a hell of a fight here. All right. Here's your cover-up. Collect your evidence. We're going to leave... I don't know. We don't have any recursion, do we? I don't think we have any recursion. This is better, I think. Alright, so exile these. We're going to exile the Dread Knight. So I'll take that. Their hand... Oh my god. Their last card in hand is the perfect 5-drop, and they have exactly 5 mana. Couldn't ask for a better card. Literally, if they were like, I can have 1 card in my hand right now. Like, take this card away and put any card I want in my hand. It's that card right there. Their deck, they have 2 Bat Gods, 4 Investigators, just a Golgari mid-range deck. Nothing crazy. Yeah, that's, do we have a way to beat that card? I don't think so. Yeah, the actual stones. I mean, listen, if that was a swamp, we had a decent chance to win this game on a mull to 5. That's not bad. Could be worse, right? Discard your last card. They have a creature land, too. It's gross. They drew 2 cottages and had the Bat God as their last card. Discard that. Yeah. So We bought some Blot Out in our deck. Blot Out can exile this and do a pretty good job there. Listen, for a mold to 5, I'll take it, you know? The deepest betrayal.
Bet. Can I get a bet?
And draw a card. Yeah. Not really a better card in the format than this card for this kind of matchup. And then do a Preacher too. Alright, yeah, whatever, you got me. Alright. Yeah, I mean, tough game. What are you going to do? You know, a lot of mulligans, some tough draws. But Decklist seems to be functioning. We'll try it again, obviously, see how it goes. Alright. Round 2, fight. Ugh. No cheap cards in the draw. We have a Wrath, I guess. All right, I'm going to keep... I have a little faith in my deck here. That last game was an aberration. We're good now. Wild Black discard. Freshly Brewed. Black-white land milling over the Calamity God here. Beza, the Bounding Spring. They're a mid-range deck. We're pretty happy, I think. Karvik's okay. It's a lot of life loss. And, like... Not a lot of our cards just stay in play too, so they aren't even good things to recur. So kill this. We're killing this as our goal is still on whether I play next turn, so or this turn, I mean. Nothing. Didn't even do anything. Okay. So we just want to ram Investigator after Investigator. It's probably just Liliana plus discarding. Probably Hopeless Nightmare, honestly. Just like they have so many cards in their hand, this doesn't really do that much. We have no Viper inside either, so. Then you go Investigator, discard, Liliana, discard, 2 clues, and the game's basically over. Alright, I mean, sure. Bit of a gimme game after the last game, I guess. Sacrificing the Investigator clues to Viper's pretty cool. Right, so we don't get any clues, I guess. That kind of sucks, but discard a card. And then we're going to make them discard another card.
We all have things we'd rather.
Discard another Beza. Just like black-white mid-range? Sure. I mean, whatever. They draw lines. So, black-white mid-range instead of green-black mid-range. These arenas are in. I would say Sheoldred is out. Mirix is in. Swamp is out. Duresses. Over cutdowns. Cover-ups. I mean, they have like a bit of a token thing. I guess there's no more wedding announcement, right? So cover-up's like fine. Obviously, it's like never bad. Lord Skitter relevant. It's not like great. Let's shave one of these. All right, game 2. Lock the monster, new sub. What's anywhere from Mokum? Hand is great. Keep. A little vulnerable to duress, but all right. Keep. Opponent mulligans, only fair for our last match. Top heat flash. Let's go, folks. Is waste not? Waste not. This is standard. We're playing standard. Waste not legal and Pioneer, where it does see play. In like a fringe discard deck. Waste not's just like I've played a decent amount. It's just like not a great deck. Just like fundamentally. Duress. All right. Talent or Arena? Arena's like the real prize, I feel like. Friggin' Badger Avatar.
We're overrun with raccoons and obese toddlers.
What do you take here? Take the Arena? Okay. Draw Liliana. Pretty good pickup. Bandit's Talent. Discard a card or 2 lands. Discarding a Doorkeeper Thrall. Is that card good against us? You got Mirix. They have a Fountain Port and a Fortress, but I mean, I guess we just Liliana, right? Like, just start working on the hands and graveyard. Okay. I mean, hands, I mean. Plus Liliana. Discarding probably Lord Skitter.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Just like 2 small ball. The goal is just get down to 0, play the back god, so let's do that. Here's a go for the throat. Good choice. Preacher of a Schism. That's dead. Land. So no cards in hand anymore. They've gotten out of the out of that. So we can go Edict you. Then we have Go for the Throat and Demolition Field.
Must be made.
Level up to this. We got Bat God next turn, and we're looking great. We're doing all of it right now. We got them down to no resources. That's the goal. All right, and they play a Backstreet. They can't make a fish token, so maybe we should have actually Demolition Fielded this before doing other things, but whatever. Sure, I should have killed this on my turn. That was dumb. The fish is actually very relevant with the Liliana in play, but I think we're still fine. So it's not a big deal. Get a land. I'll also get a land. Thank you very much. Draw a Viper, too. That's fun. Okay. It's Bat God first. I mean, and then do I want to plus the Liliana? I don't think so, honestly. Our hand's just, like, really good. It's on an Edict right now. We don't need, you know, the extra loyalty for an Edict, so... They have a fish anyway, so... They can't kill this and fire up the fortress. Just come back anyway. Cut down your own fish. It's a sad, sad story. Poor fish. I mean, I had fun, sure. I don't think they had fun. On the play. Tiny Bones, my boy. We're only playing 2 of these. They're legendary, so they're worse with the Viper. Drawing Bolt is a little unfortunate, but whatever. Discard a card. They discard a Spyglass Siren. And a Scout. This is the Cookies deck? Okay. This deck didn't lose much, right? We play best of 3 almost exclusively in Constructed. Limited best of 1, but if you're new here, welcome. Discard a card. Demolition Field, sure. The Explorer effect drawing a land is pretty good against us, honestly. I think those plus cards is good against us, you know. Oh, a Current Conductor. Whenever you control explores a land, put a land into play. It's just like doubles explores. Sure. Fortunately, we don't really have a lot going on here, but alright, take a hit. There's a Sentinel. Yeah. Alright, that's another swamp. Okay, here's an Investigator. Investigator's great. Discard a card, get a clue. I mean, the Viper should be really good against them. I don't have any removal spells. Get a Viper going, that'd be nice, but we need to draw some spells here because we have all lands, so... Twists and... They're all in. Okay, twists and turns. Target your explores. So get to explore, and they can double the explore. They're like they're not cookies, they're the explore theme deck. Alright. So, conduct, get a land. Play a land. Map onto a Sentinel. They scry, hit Roaming Throne. Man. Merfolk Explorer coming at you. We got a block, right? Yeah. Alright, sure, block. Down to 12. We draw Shieldred. That's a good draw. In theory, they're not going to have much removal in their deck. They have a counterspell. Don't you freaking dare. Oh my god. You don't even have any birds in your deck. Ugh. Is that a bird? No. Is that a bird? No.
Fly, bird, fly!
Map again. They can just scribe before they explore. Another Sentinel. Oh my god. Alright, so it's Wrath of God or Bust. Alright, that's a pretty tough game. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Yeah! Alright, well, get the hell out of here.
So you get nothing. You lose. Day, sir.
Yeah, let's freaking do the thing. We're gonna exile... We know this is on top of their library. And they have a throne in their hand. They're not a mana to do both. We should exile this guy, right? It's on top of the library. So exile this. And take 2 from the library. And they are Bristly Bill, Into the Flood Maw. Yeah, they're just like Explore. Battle Glyph. Just a blue-green Explore deck. Kind of cool. One of the things about rotation is that, like, obviously there are new cards coming in, but there's also the element of, like, there's a lot of cards leaving. So your deck that was, like, maybe just not quite good enough is now, maybe it's good enough. Who knows, you know? So there's a Throne. I mean, we are possibly dead next turn. We have bricked again, so I guess I'm sorry. We didn't brick last turn. Last turn was a good one. All right, that's fine. I don't mean to insinuate that we weren't bricking there. But before that, a lot of bricks. All right, draw a card. We draw another discard spell. All right, yeah. Little on the redundant side, but sure. I guess, honestly, our best play is probably just to, like, land Nightmare and then sack it. And just hope they don't hit a card. I mean, they have, like, if they hit a spell off their Explorer, it's dead. Which is kind of gross, but... Alright, we're probably dead here. They have to have 2 lands top of their library. Alright. Here's a Scry, thanks to the Twist and Turns. They topped. Okay, we're dead. What? What's going on? I don't... Huh. Alright. Well, sack and scry, I guess. There's a Viper. I guess we're going to keep that, sure. Go for the Throat. Can't kill this for, like, a lot of reasons. Alright, here's a talent. Let's get your last card. Last card is... a Bristly Bill. They just chose not to... I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm lost. Alright. Here's the Viper. The 6/6. It is... No touch. So... I mean, they can map this to a 6/6 and we trade. I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm lost. I'm lost. The lottery set recently. We're in gold, so we'll try and get out of gold as fast as we can. But here's a map. They get the scry first. Trading here is fine. We need to draw a spell, but... Alright, yeah, it's not ideal, but we should have died like last turn, so... Now we need to draw more things. How about another Viper? Right? Just ship it. They should have cast this first, too, right? Oh, no, they named Pirate, actually. So... This freaking bad sounds.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright. This card is weird. Like... Doesn't do a lot of the time, it feels like. But sure. We're going to bring in a Cover-Up, a Sheoldred... honestly, the Deluge just seem pretty good against them. Cut downs too. We're gonna cut down on some of the discard. Let's see here. We want to keep our Vipers fueled up. Lord Skitter seems bad against them. The Betrayals also doesn't seem very good. They have a lot of unsummons and crap. It's gonna get this card too, I guess, but. And then maybe we dump, like, I don't know, Tiny Bones. Just gotta, like, kill stuff and stay alive, you know? This thing can't... Sure, I guess the Raven Man. Let's try this. Alright, on the play. Oh my god, man. A lot of hand of the weeks today. Alright, well, mulligan. Sure. This is fine. Yeah. Alright. Cool, I guess. Here's Spyglass Siren. No kill for me. Right. Land Town. Setting up for a cover-up. Try and get their hand, then cast a cover-up. They discard a Deep Fathom Echo. A pretty cool card, actually. I've played a few Merfolk Explore decks in my day. They're going to map onto their Siren off of the coast, not the field. A little weird. Mill, sure. Listening Deluge does not kill this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like... Sure. Let's do that. Say go. Got a ways to go on this one, but... They're going to attack. I'm pretty sure we just cut down here. We have Deluge with the green creatures. The Schooner! That card is good against every single card in our hand. Alright, well... We got a ways to go here. Unfortunately, removing discard spells makes this card worse. They play a Current Conductor. And they get to accrue their thing and start exploring. Jeez. Jeez! Hostile Investigator. Love it. Alright. Land Investigator. They discard a card. We get a clue. Decent sized body. Trades with the Schooner. All good stuff. Schooner probably a card that also gets better post-rotation. There you go. The Don, first time in chat, says, I don't figure out how to abuse Beza. That's the white Calamity, right? You just play the card, right? You have to abuse it. Like, it just works. You just play it. It does what, you know, if you're behind, it does the things. Here comes Schooner. Explore on the Sentinel. This is great, actually. So they've been a negate, which makes it more likely they have another negate in their hand. That would be bad, but what are you gonna do? What's up, frat bro? Mirror draws a draw an initial card for each opponent has one or fewer cards. Here's a cut down. Gross. So Deluge looks terrible here, obviously. They probably have a negate, but I don't think we have an option here, honestly. Like, it's just we have no we could Deluge to shrink and then cut down to kill. That's really bad. My monitor just went off and on again. That's a little weird. So if we Deluge and cut down, try and draw out some removal, and then cast cover up next turn. Yeah, I think they have a negate in their hand. Like, I'm pretty locked in on that. Sure. Let's cast Deluge. Would I be scared to play my Muxus deck against your Tiamat deck? No. Why would I be? What's to be scared of? Maybe you win. Who cares, you know? That's life. You play games, you lose sometimes. No fear, Shakespeare. Cut down. Negate. Alright, so Big Brain Jim doesn't get his cover-up negated. But that being said, are we going to win the game? But that remains to be seen. Can't readjust. My chair is like not. It's like not. I gotta readjust or something like that. I don't know what's going on. It's like not. I feel like I'm like. I gotta readjust. So many knobs I can adjust them this thing, you know? Find the right spot. Here they come. Maps. 2 cards in end. They're gonna doppelgang for a Sentinel. Sure, we draw land hopeless. Oh my god, we're good here. Oh, here we go, folks. Oh, nothing left. What are we taking here? Is it probably just the Sentinel? Best card, probably. Sure. Take Sentinel. Hands nothing. They brought in 2 Thruns. Thrun is a can't be countered, can't be targeted by non-green. Sure, edicts of crap. All right, that's that. All right, you're up. The talent is going. It's mad at me for saying it was bad last game, so it's doing the thing. Dealing damage, drawing cards. Shieldred, that's a good one. Viper, that's a good one. What's better? Probably just Shieldred to sack the clue, right? Damn. Going to game 3. Not even sad to be able to draw either, you know, like with all our discards, so... Sucks that, Deluge is, like, not as good as I would think it would be against them, but... You know, more discard, I'm gonna draw. Try and get those cards. That's fine. Alright. I mean, if they have a green heavy creature draw, this hand's really good. You know, like, if they play Siren to Schooner, it's bad, but just go for the throat. Is Frog's the best draft archetype? That seemed good. Alright, there's Schooner, god damn it. Schooner's good against this is like the best card in the format against us, I feel like. We can't go for the throat, I can't Liliana it. There's a current conductor. Alright, that's gonna die. Gonna kill this, they can't explore. I mean, we land. We could just like Liliana Plus, honestly. I think it's fine. I dump the Deluge. We have Investigator next turn. We have Investigator and then plus Liliana again. So we get 2 clues. Goodbye, Demolition Field. They scouting. Dodged a bullet on that one. Obstinate Bailoff, the anti-discard card in their sideboard. They jammed 2 things this turn? Oh my god. Alright. Top card's a Bailoff still. Opponent's hating. Alright. Land. Investigator. We'll still get 2 clues here, but... Is Shoot the Sheriff better than Go for the Throat? Against Schooner it is. On average, probably not. There's a good number of outlaws in the format. They discard a Schooner. We discard a Swamp.
Drop it.
Also, once turn. Oh, once turn. Okay, I didn't know that. My bad.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Alright. I mean, Bailoff means that Liliana's no longer in play, really. They just hold it in their hand. Fire up Schooner. I would happily block. Land on top. Land. No! Alright. That's fine. Liliana's dead. We got some work to do here, folks. We can just, like, tutor up a Wrath, right? We just, like, draw and tutor Wrath.
I know when I'm not wanted.
We never drawing a non-counter spell next turn. So we just go tutor, draw, get a Wrath, block, Wrath. They still have Schooner, but... Let's draw 2 other cards, too. Alright, sure. Let's double kick. And we're going to get ourselves a Deadly Cover-Up. That's the best possible card, I think, right? And hopefully draw like a Viper or Shieldred. Sure. Cover it up. We draw Avarice Shieldred. Cool, honestly. So, say go. If they want to shove... They're not going to shove. This is crew 1. They're getting it for a lot. Twists and turns. It's crew attack. They get it for 8. Holy shit, it's a lot. Alright. Yeah. Alright. We go to 6. We cast a Wrath. We don't want to cast Investigator against the Bailoff. So we cast Deadly Cover-Up. We've got there's 1 mana left. Yeah. The next turn we can shoulder draw a card. Alright, I guess. Let's cover up. Is there a ballot in their graveyard? That'd be sick. I didn't even look, but 3, 6. What do they got in there? Those are gone. There's no Bailoff in the graveyard. Best card's probably just Sentinel. Alright. We got a tight one here, folks. They have 4 Bailoffs? Oh my god. That's the mono red splash damage there. Alright. Sure. They really hate discard. Hate it. Well, they're going to cast their Bailoff. They're going to crew. Might put us to 1 here. Please hit a land. Damn it, come on. Never missing their Explorers. So we can go Shieldred. We're just dead, right? Yeah, we're just dead. We can Shieldred, crack the clue, gain some life. We can't stop both things. They had to hit a creature on top. And they did, obviously. And we're just dead. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you got me, I guess. I mean, the Bailoffs never actually got us. We kind of just lost straight up. But yeah. Schooner was a real problem. Maybe we need to play some of the Outlaw card. Yeah, Shieldred, draw. Gain 2. Block this. They crew. Yeah, no creature on top. I mean, I think we're fine this game. But, yeah. Alright. Let's draw 3. What are you going to do? Alright. Alright, so, honestly, if a deck feels a little bit like Waste Not in Pioneer, where, like, it looks good on paper, all the black cards are really good, but things just, like, don't work out super well in practice. They just, like, draw a good card, or you draw a land or two, or things kind of stumble. Bandit's Talon is just, like, weird. It's like a 3-mana rack. If you ever get to level it up to the 3rd chapter, it's a pretty cool draw engine, but it's so much mana, you know? And the Hopeless Nightmare, like, enchantment into Viper plan's kind of cool. But it didn't happen that much. So I don't know, honestly, I'm not sure. Viper does seem pretty good, although it's definitely a kind of card that, like, you know, if they kill it, it's kind of bad. If they don't kill it, it's insane. Showed similar way. But yeah, I'm not sure. Let me think in the comments, obviously. And yeah, that's more to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.